Good afternoon. So MIST stands, as you can see from My Sex Doctor. The reason of the cryptic icon is that we try to give as much privacy as possible to the people that have it on their phone, because not everybody is going to be relaxed about other people knowing that they have a sex education app on their phone. So I won't bother you with the statistic, but I think everybody knows that lack of proper sex education is really having severe consequences on young people's health and even on their long-term well-being. And it's quite embarrassing for a society that calls himself developed to not provide education on something that is part of everybody's life. It's not really a choice. All of a sudden you enter puberty and you become a sexual person. So with My Sex Doctor, we try to offer sex education the way it should be: comprehensive, always available, and easy to understand. The app covers all main aspects of human sexuality, and not needing an internet connection can be accessed anytime and any place in total privacy. Now, I'd like to give you just a brief snapshot of a couple of features that I think make My Sex Doctor a very effective tool in delivering this kind of information. The first one is usability. Now, comprehensive means a lot of content. So being aware of the average attention span of a young person, we wanted the app to be very simple, easy to use, and intuitive. And hopefully we managed to do so. And I'll show you how it works. If we can, oh, it's already there, sorry. So when you launch the app, you reach the main menu, which has 4 options. Topics, which is the core of the app. Dictionary, that will help you to find meaning of a word you might have heard. 100 things that you must know, which gives you the minimum knowledge that everybody should have. And Join the Revolution, which is a call to our user to help us promote the app, and by doing so, transform sex education. Now, when you access topics, you can navigate the content in 2 ways. Through a search function, where you actually insert the term in the search field and get all the entries relevant to the term, or by just scrolling through the various sections. Now, this is very intuitive as well, because the content has been organized in a way that mimics the natural evolution that every person goes through. So basically, we enter puberty, our bodies start changing, then we start developing feelings for other people, then we start flirting and dating, and then things get physical. So kisses and touches at first, and then more and more till the first time. And once you are sexually active, you have to deal with things like sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancy. So it should be pretty simple, even for a first-time user, to navigate himself or herself through the content, select the proper section, like this, and then just go through the various entries until he finds the one that seems to address the issue that he or she was after. And then access the content. And all in all, from the main menu to actually reading the information you were after, it takes you just a couple of clicks. So simple, quick, and easy. The other things that I'd like to talk to you about is the strategy that we implement to try to actually make sure that people read the information we wanted to learn. Because it was clear to us from the very beginning that if we made the list of the bad things that can happen to you if you have sex, very few would have cared. So the approach here is try to mix the thing that young people want to know with the things that they need to know, so that when they access the app looking for the one, they also get exposed to the other. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are a young girl, and you are going through the session the first time because you are planning to have sex, and you've heard that some pain might be involved. Now, here you'll find things that actually, address your concern, like, will it hurt the first time, or will I bleed the first time? But you also will find other things that, should attract your attention and hopefully make you think, like, how do I know if I'm ready to have sex? What's the age of consent, right? Can I get pregnant the first time I have sex? Can I get a sexually transmitted disease the first time? And, you won't believe how many people think that the first time you have, like, a free pass. Right? Or why I must use a condom the first time I have sex. So again, you access the app to find certain type of information, but you also got exposed to other things that hopefully, give you food for thought and broaden your horizon on this topic. Now, I'm running out of time, but I'd like just to conclude by saying that obviously the app is targeted to teenagers and young adults in general, but it should be interesting also for parents, for example. They might want to know the kind of doubts and questions their children have regarding this topic, and maybe use it as a starting point for conversation. And even for, you know, every ordinary people that might want to refresh his or her knowledge about this stuff. And, you know, on that regards, I invite you to download the app. It's available on Google Play and on the App Store, and play with it a little bit. And I can promise you one thing, unless you are a professional sex educator, you'll find several things you didn't know or you thought were as clear as you thought. So just go and give it a try. Thank you very much.